everyone. My name is Tasha Smutney. I am a double gold consultant and a four-time IATAN card holder. And we are starting today a series on travel agent perks. We have a lot of perks that we can access, and I feel like when we talk about them all in one training, we never get through everything. So we're going to break it down. Part one this week, we're going to talk about what you need to do to even access perks and discounts, as well as things that are exclusive to our host agency. Okay. So let's get started. So we're going to talk about if there's any identification needed and what that looks like, as well as the exclusive platforms for Archer and Evolution that we can use for our own benefit. Okay. So first, the difference between CLIA and IATAN. These are the two things that you can use for identification. You can use a CLIA card or you can use an IATAN card. Very important to know, CLIA, you purchase a membership annually. IATAN, you can earn through your commissions. Essentially, once you have been paid out $5,000 or more in a rolling 12-month period, you can earn your IATAN. It does need to be renewed annually. Okay. A lot of agents, they will start with CLIA as they're working towards IATAN. I personally get both every year. That might sound weird. Here's why. My IATAN resets in May. If I want to book anything past May that requires an identification, like my Disney trips, my IATAN is not good until that May. So typically you can renew your CLIA sometime in November for the following year, right? So CLIA, you purchase it annually. We do have a discount because Ron sits on the board of directions. CLIA is the Cruise Line International Association, okay? It is available immediately upon becoming an agent. Now, if you don't think you need it yet, I mean, it doesn't matter. If you buy it now, it's good for the whole 2026, right? If it was currently October and you weren't going to use it for the rest of the year, I would say wait till the next one comes out. Okay? Yes, so as soon as it becomes available, you can renew it, but that card is good until December 31st, 2026 of this year. If you got it at any time this year, they all expire the last day, all right? You do get a CLIA agent ID. You do also through CLIA, it's not just for your perks and discounts. You can access, they have plenty of free trainings on there, cruise industry trainings. They do have certifications. Most of those require payment, though. If you are a cruise specialist, though, it does not hurt to get those things if you have the time in your schedule to do those extra trainings. The CLIA card can sometimes give you access for agent rates, educational opportunities, as well as bonus commissions. All right, so let me pull up CLIA. Excuse me, that's not what I wanted to do. Cruising.org, right? So it can be a little tricky in here. They changed their site this year. We want to be, when you renew, you want to go to the travel trade site. Okay. Travel trade is where that is. But if I log in, it should show. So, my CLIA, really? I do not like the site since they updated it. It's kind of a pain. But you can access when you go to my CLIA. This would be where you do change things. Okay. You can update your profile, but you can access your digital card. When I click it, it downloads it. Okay. You can use the digital card to upload for things as proof of ID. you will notice that my number, I have Archer's IATA number and I have my own identification number. Okay. And it's good for the year. So what's great is when you're waiting for it to come in, the digital is there so you can start using it. All right. And the only thing, I mean, I don't know if it just says digital version. It's not like watermark, do not use or anything like that. Um, but when you go to get your CLIA or renew your CLIA, you're going to go travel trade, membership and benefits. We are all right now in the North America. Okay. I don't want your cookies. Join or renew. Now, when we put Archer in, the discount will show up automatically, but not until checkout. Okay. It will show up, but not until checkout. So, because I've already got one, I'm already affiliated with Archer. It's already there. But if you needed to add, you didn't have one, you would click add. All right. That's all. And then you would join or renew. You are not a travel agency. Do not go there. You're an individual member. And all of these directions should be in the Travel Cafe. Just like any supplier, we get our information from the Travel Cafe. CLIA. All right. Bonus commissions are paid out specifically from the cruise lines through CLIA. The Archer doesn't really have anything to do with them. Okay. But it tells you how to register. So when we talk about benefits of CLIA, if we go to the Travel Trade website, memberships and benefits, it should be in here. Professional development, marketing partners, CLIA events, resources and tools. Okay. It will give you some things in there. And then let's see. Like there are events, live learning event in Galveston, CLIA Cruise webinar for Carnival Cruise Lines. You can look that stuff up. That's also a benefit of being in there. But CLIA can serve as identification for the things that require identification to access perks. Okay. Now, IATAN, you cannot purchase. You have to earn your IATAN card. Okay. So once you start getting commissions, you can keep track like, oh, have I been paid 5,000 within 12 months of that first payday? If not, it doesn't matter. It still rolls over. So let's say, let's say you got paid $500 in June of last year, and you have not been paid a total of 5,000 yet. Once June drops off, that 500 won't count anymore. But everything else still will. Does that make sense for IATAN? So like everything from July through, like, oh, I'm just going to miss it for June, but the first commission payday in July is going to push me over really 5,500 because that 500 dropped off, right? If you're getting close, you just talk to your mentor. We'll connect you with, Amy, and that first one, our platinums help us get in touch with Carol at Archer, and they always have to verify our sales that we qualify, even when we renew. So when you renew, I do get an email from IATAN when it's time to renew. I have to contact Carol and say, I've received my renewal email. I need my numbers verified, even though I knew them, right? So this is International Airlines Travel Agent Network. That's what it stands for. right? $5,000 personally earned commissions. Please note things like fees you charge, instant commissions do not count. Only money that goes through Archer Travel counts towards your IATAN. If you are team building and you have multiple accounts, because I know everyone in here has an interest, at least a little in team building or has started, only because we get 10%, right, from our agents. Only the numbers you get on your first two accounts count towards IATAN. So that third and fourth account, 10% do not count. Okay. You do get your official IATAN card. Here's mine. I just got my fourth one. This is widely recognized across the travel industry. People know what it is, right? It does give you access to airlines, hotel, cruise, attractions. There's different travel advisor discounts you can get. And it's also a recognition, right? It's considered a professional milestone for advisors. So there's apparently an app, um, which I've never actually looked at, but benefits when we come in here, log in. Thank goodness I save all of my things. So let's see. Be honest, I haven't always looked up all of my things. Let me go back to the main page. So there is ID card benefits. Lots of people ask about the benefits of the IATAN card all the time. Okay. There's a whole page on benefits. Apparently, there's also an app that I've never looked at. Plaza Premier Lounges, 20% discount. Hotel lounges that are pay for experiences. 20% off discount for big bus tours. They got all those in the big cities, right? The hop on, hop off. Choice hotels, 20% off your stay. The parking spot, which is some of the, like, this is a lot of airport parking has that. I know they had it in St. Louis when I was there. 30% Accor hotels. Shop featured luggage. Exclusive gift cards. Yeah, I should look at this page more often. 25% off rental car in Europcar. All right. I gotta download the app. Because I probably am not maximizing my IATAN card. But there are benefits that come with it specifically. I don't know that I've created a thing on here. I know that there's some airlines will let you fly standby with it. There are people who have shown their IATAN card at check-in. I might not have an account on this page. I should, though. Looks like the same page. They've shown we will do this later. They have shown their IATAN card at check-in and they've been upgraded for free. Okay. So all of these things, let me just do it. All of these things come with just having it, but it can also serve as your identification. Okay. It can also serve as your identification. So many people who aren't worried about the other things that come with CLIA, they're not getting bonus commissions on cruises, they're not any of that. Once they get their IATAN, they do not worry. I'm gonna stop sharing for a second. They don't worry about getting the CLIA. I get the CLIA because of the timing of my IATAN. Like, I don't want to wait until May to book my Disney perks for that same year. When instead I can book them potentially in November for the next year, right? That's the biggest difference. For example, I know Michaela she doesn't get her CLIA card. Now I should be logged back in. I had to see my password. I just didn't want to throw my password out there, you know. So once you're a part of IATAN and you have an active thing, you can look at all of, I just logged in. But apparently there's also an app. There we go. Unable to log in. It's giving me a hard time. All right. It's okay. The point is, there are benefits that come just with it that you can use. For the purposes of this training, though, we need identification for certain perks. You need your CLIA or your IATAN for Disney. You have to physically upload it within 48 hours of booking the hotel, or they will cancel the hotel reservation. You need to upload it to request to buy your discounted or get your free tickets. Okay. You do not need it anymore for Universal. That changed last November. November 2025, Universal took away the requirement to have an identification. Okay. Um, I believe for certain travel agent rates, you can use the CLIA card or get a letter from Archer. Marriott Fantastic rates, you have to have a CLIA or an IATAN, and you have to upload it every year when you get your new card. It stays on your Marriott travel agent profile. Okay. So we're doing a whole week specifically on Marriott Fantastic, but basically, when you go to book, it won't even let you look at rates if you don't have an ID uploaded, is the experience I've found. Let me go Fantastic. So it's on the Fantastic. See, I can click book Fantastic and it tells me you qualify. All right. Now, the terms and conditions or frequently asked questions. I don't know if it says it in there. But this one too, a lot of them you still have to do the training, but you have to have those cards uploaded. When I was waiting for my new card to upload it, I couldn't click book Fantastic. Now I can. All right. So those are the ones that for sure you need identification for. There's many that you don't. But I think it's important for you to know that there's some you need credentials for because they want to make sure that you're an active travel advisor. All right. In order to access perks and discounts, you do have to be actively a member, paying your membership to Archer. They could if you like quit and you have something booked on a perk, they could take that away and make you pay the current prevailing rate at check-in. Okay. That's why it's important to know that. They're only available if you are an active travel advisor. Let's talk about the two things we've got. We've got Evo Rewards and Evo Plus. I feel like a lot of people don't know about Evo Rewards or they sleep on it. I sometimes forget about it. Both of these things are accessed through the back office. Evo Rewards you can use in everyday life as well as for travel. Let's talk about the everyday life things. Shopping, dining, entertainment and recreation, automotive, business and office supplies, health and wellness, home and garden, services, grocery coupons. Now, it's going to, you were close, computer, to mine. You can put your zip code in, they're all going to pop up. Now, if you wanted to see everything in your zip code, maybe you're specifically looking, you want to go out to eat. There are coupons for restaurants in your zip code or nearby. Listen, $5 might not be enough, but it adds up. But 10% Applebee's, 10% IHOP. This is a little diner nearby, 10%. Sports Zone, 10%. 30% at this pizza place. Bertucci's, 15% off average savings. I use Evo Plus mostly for savings on everyday life things. Again, all I did, I put in my zip code, food and dining. All right. Convenience stores. 7-Eleven, there's a 7-Eleven at the bottom of my street. What can I get there? Oh, a free 40-ounce Slurpee with a purchase. I'm not going to get that, but if you were, might as well get it, right? There's lots of options, you know. I use it a lot though. I use it a lot. Why is it not showing? I might be just in food. That could be why. I use it for oil changes. But, hey guys, look at this. Employee auto buying program. Anyone need to buy a car? Average savings, $3,400. Let's look at the details. You can learn about everything in here. Great way to buy or lease your next used car, your next new or used car. See what others have paid for the car you want and get upfront dealer pricing information. Save hundreds off the list price. You can click use coupon. Score to redeem this offer, click here and search the website for the car of your choice. And once you've decided, you schedule a test drive to confirm it and you print the price protection certificate. It's worth a try, right? Like, that's huge. This is what I use though. I use the oil change one all the time. I always use the oil change one, right? But 15% off Firestone Auto Care. A lot of people get tires there, right? There's lots of things that if I need something for my car, I can get discounts. All right. So I know they also have like movie discount tickets in here, museums, zoos, and tours. There's tons of things in here that potentially you can get discounts on. And it's all based on your zip code. Okay. I think we forget about this so much that we have Evo rewards. Now, in addition to that, I mean, they've got things like health and wellness, Spa Finder, 15% discount on different gyms. Okay. Financial wellness, tax services, estate planning, 25% off 40%, 50% off certain things. Huh. Wish I had looked at this for my TurboTax. I should have. I didn't even think to. 20% off TurboTax, right? There's insurance. You can shop auto or shop home insurance in here. They have discounts for us. Now, we do have travel options in here. If you're using it for you, take the discount. No commission built in. Please know this. No commission built in. All right, but you can look for hotel stays here. If you're going to book it for a client, you do it the same thing you'd do with Evo Plus. You would do a service charge. Just for fun, let's look. I feel like somebody once found one in here and it was like a crazy deal at Disney. I like that it's a little roadmap. I can tell you right now that this hotel is not normally $122 a night. $98 a night. Always worth checking and comparing. Especially whenever you're booking for yourself, always check if we can get better pricing or if the difference in price is better than the commission or not. You know, that's what I do when I search for clients too. I will check, I will absolutely check Evo Plus and see if it's going to be better to book on a supplier or not. But they have things in here. They also have, you can search for flights. I don't know that I would book a cruise third party, but apparently you can. You can look car rentals for yourself or a client. They do have park tickets and attractions. Um, I will tell you the Disney and Universal tickets are not a huge discount from what I've seen, and you would still be charging a fee. But I have found things like Six Flags that I never find on any of our vendors or suppliers. I never find Six Flags on there. Um, Typically we can get Legoland sometimes hard to find. That one's the California one. But there's all kinds of theme parks in here, including potentially small ones near you. This is a pretty popular, decent sized water park near us. All right. It's about 30 minutes away from me. So general admission, instead of $60, $28 per person. All right. Now, this does, however, say up until July 5th. So for the rest of the summer, they're not offering it. But that's a great price. So there are things like that in Evo Plus. Again, if you're going to do it for your clients, charge them a fee. So if that's normally $60 and it's $28 and you have a family of four, so now they're paying, even if we round it to $30, they're paying half price. $120 instead of $280. You could charge them a $100 fee in your pocket, right? That is something you can do. So there's tons in here. I know this is one that Carowinds, Michaela talks about it, Amy Moore talks about it. That's decent distance to them that people go to. So tons and tons of different options, especially coming up into the summer, right? So there is that option for theme parks for you or for clients. Yep, Cedar Point is on there. The Nickelodeon American Dream, the that in the I think that's in the mall in New Jersey or somewhere. But there's tons in here, guys. Tons, tons, tons. Um, Events. Search all events. Look at this. Comedy shows, concerts, NBA basketball, soccer, NHL hockey, World Cup, musical plays and more, NFL football, Major League Baseball, college men's basketball. Look, I can get Red Sox tickets in here. This is showing everything near me, obviously. Concerts, theater. I'm actually oh, there's probably more theater because of Boston. So if I want to look, ooh, Disney on Ice, we could get our clients Disney on Ice. You know how many families go to Disney on Ice when it comes to town? Tons. All right. So now I will tell you, we do have vendors for these things, but some of these are smaller. Like this is a regional theater, professional, but regional. So they may not be on some of our bigger vendors or suppliers. Okay. So Evo Plus, I mean Evo um rewards. What's the link? All right, ready? Back office. Evo rewards. And apparently there's an app. Again, let's see. Let's see. I feel like someone said there was an app. But this is right through the back office. So let's see, like if we were looking at theme park tickets for Disney. So the 4-day magic ticket, this is the whole summer. That's the normal two. These are the ones that are on that sale. Buy your tickets. Now, I would obviously check to compare the pricing to either save yourself money or these ones, I don't think there'd be enough of a margin. It would save you a little money, but it wouldn't be enough to charge an instant commission, if that makes sense. Um, but August 12th, it's saving $20. For you, for your family, absolutely. Like, what are you gonna do? Just charge the $20? I mean, you could, but at that point, I would just do it directly through Disney and get the commission, you know? Um, but for yourself, you can save yourself some money. Now I'm curious on flights. What do I need to I already have these booked, but I'm curious what I find now for because I know what the prices were running. Yeah, that's down. That's a really good price. I know that 5.99 may not sound like a good price, but tickets from here have been running close in the 800 to $1,000 to Orlando. I also choose not to fly out of Boston, but this is a great option. Now, for those of us who don't know about Evo Plus, then I got to go to a different account. Evo Plus is our exclusive wholesale booking engine. Both Evo Plus and Evo Rewards, anything you buy is going to be pay in full. So be aware of that. Okay. We have whole trainings on Evo Plus, but this is where we're able to book with wholesale rates, get discounts for our clients, and make instant commissions. Now, will there always be a great discount? No, not always, but it's always worth looking at. Okay. Um, this says it's a $36,000. What? What? Wait, but why is this hotel $41,000 normally? What's so great about it? Now I want to know. Please always price check them for sure. I always Google the actual hotel. Oceanfront Luxury Hotel in Honolulu. Book now. We had 2 adults, 2 children. Oops. 2 adults. 12-year-old, 10-year-old. Done. If it's really that much, I'm gonna be floored. It was the 21st to the 29th. Search. Now, it is very possible that it's whatever type of room Evo Plus has available. Okay. Because remember, Evo Plus is the current availability. All right, this is a room balcony scenic view. All right, Golf Mountain view. Hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, if you look at these, they're $7,000 a night. Beachfront Lanai. I'm just trying to, they don't always call them the same thing. Room balcony scenic view. Let's see. Room scenic view. Room lagoon view. Ocean view. The suite is $11,000, but it saves 30,000. That's crazy. But I mean, it shows on there 7,000 a night, so just because we know that that's the same one, Suite Ocean View, we can compare the exact type. Suite Ocean View. All right, we're gonna go partial ocean view. That can't be the same thing. And this one had refundable. That's important. So they're gonna have to go flexible rate. I imagine the taxes bring it up a lot. So it's not 15,000, but it is coming up. I mean, it isn't 41, but it is coming up 15,000. It's still over $4,000 savings. That's part of why I always check it. Always. But let's see what else popped up. Let's see. These are more reasonable thoughts that it's $1,000 difference, right? Or 2,000. Hyatt Regency Maui, $2,600 difference. Right? So again, use this for don't think of this just for instant commissions for clients. Evo Plus is also a benefit for you for booking your own travel. Okay? So many times people say, "Where can I book my own hotels?" Always check Evo Plus first. Always, right? So that was most of what I wanted to go over. I think really key is knowing some things need identification, IATAN or CLIA. Evo Rewards is a gold mine that so many of us ignore for everyday life and for travel. And sometimes it's a great place to look for those attractions that we can't find on any of our vendors. Because if we can find it with even a small discount, we can, if it's a big discount, we can charge. If it's not a big discount, we could just get our clients a discount if we're getting commission on other things, you know? Sometimes just that, hey, I saved you 20 bucks on the cost to get into the theme park is huge for people, right? But it's also great for you. It's great for you to get those discounts. Next week on our perks, we're going to do it an hour later. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern. Um, we're going to talk cruise line perks, everything to do with cruises. All right. All the different things we can have, you know, everything that goes along with perks and benefits that we can get on cruising. All right. So let me stop recording.